मेरे बारे में एक्चुअली मैंने मास्टर्स किया है। उसके बाद अभी मैं यहाँ पर आकर मास्टर्स कर रहा था फिर से मोनाश यूनिवर्सिटी से मास्टर्स बाय रिसर्च की इन द होप दैट आई विल गेट अ फंडिंग एंड आई विल कन्वर्ट दैट इनटू पीएचडी, बट आई डोंट गेट दैट. I was feeling stuck because of that. Or meanwhile, I was trying it to get a best job in the pharmaceutical market. It's very competitive here, and my skill assessment and the meta as well get rejected because of a gap when I was here in the Monash. I don't get a research paper. Recent publication from my supervisors.
Hello everyone, welcome to Light Expertise. I'm Dr. Saudamni, one of the members of Light Expertise, and today we have with us Bhavesh. Hi Bhavesh, welcome to Light Expertise and congratulations on clearing your OPRA exam. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very good now because I was feeling stuck in my life before heading off for this opera. I was trying a level best to survive in the Australia, but now I feel much confident after clarifying this exam. And you guys have made things so simple with this process because by reading it, it looks so cumbersome and so difficult to approach it. But hats off to the Arief sir and ma'am for guiding us in this all this procedure.
Okay, thank you so much Bhavesh. Please tell us more about yourself. अपने बारे में बताएं, आप कहाँ से हैं, आपने क्या पढ़ाई की है?
Yeah, actually, मेरे बारे में एक्चुअली मैंने मास्टर्स किया है। उसके बाद अभी मैं यहाँ पर आकर मास्टर्स कर रहा था फिर से मोनाश यूनिवर्सिटी से मास्टर्स बाय रिसर्च की इन द होप दैट आई विल गेट अ फंडिंग एंड आई विल कन्वर्ट दैट इनटू पीएचडी, बट आई डोंट गेट दैट. I was feeling stuck because of that. Or meanwhile, I was trying it to get a best job in the pharmaceutical market. It's very competitive here. They don't see your profile from the back. And from India, I was worked in R&D labs, lectureships, but they don't count anything. And my skill assessment and the meta as well get rejected because of a gap when I was here in the Monash. I don't get a research paper. Recent publication from my supervisors. And because of that, I don't get a wet assess, skill assessment positive. The only hope that left is to go for the OPRA exam and get my skill assessment and move on to that direction. So that's the way it works out well. And I found ma'am in one of the profile I from internet, and ma'am have given me a lot of confidence that I can do it. And followed by that, when I was attending the Arief Sir sessions, it was so smooth and so conceptual that I really feel fascinated about that. I have built a confidence in that, and eventually I get didn't given this thing. And you will won't believe that I was listening these things while driving this in the car in my Melbourne, and I was just preparing because everything was in a recorded session, and you can time your things in a way that you can want to do it, and they will give you a target that by this time you need to finish this thing and that kind of thing. So they makes things more clear and comfortable when you approach that exam. Because in the past as well, I have given GATE exams and GPAT and everything, clarified, clear all those exams in India. But this kind of a temperament, when you want to be in Melbourne with a time frame and a lot of things are happening in behind the universities as well, and you need to do part-time jobs as well. So that makes things difficult here. I feel blessed that I found Arief Sir and they had guided me in this process of OPRA, and I eventually had clear this exam, and they had given me a lot of confidence during this phase to about this exam as well.
Okay, so from where did you do your masters previously in India? Which college, university?
Actually, I did from Ghaziabad, ITS Institute of Technology, and I did it back in 2007. My master's in at that time there was a GATE exam and there was no GPAT at that time. And eventually after that I was working in industry and research labs as well, and I was in a lectureship as well. And I was in stuck in COVID. I got a PhD offer from my supervisor here. I got stuck in COVID, and that it converted to the masters by research, and we lost funding, and was not getting a funding here. But anyway, everything gives you a learning here.
Right, that's
And
right.
this exam, OPRA has given one more hope to survive in this pharmacy market in Australia. Otherwise, getting a job in pharmacy here is not easy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, so why did you choose Australia? Like, how was Australia in your list?
I was having a funding from US and from Australia, and Melbourne University and Monash was in ranking more higher as compared to the one that was there in Texas University. And my scientist in charge, he has given me initially the PhD offer, and I was confident that I will figure it out that, but COVID came suddenly in my bucket list, and I was not know that this will be take such a long duration of time. And eventually, I lost my funding, and I need to move ahead with the masters by research. But my supervisors were very confident that we will figure it out the funding part, but it doesn't work out like that.
Okay. So
Yeah,
in how much time preparation you cleared your opera?
I just cleared within 2 months, 2 or 3 months, I guess, at the last moment because I I am still in my student visa when I was in my master's because my supervisor was losing the hope of getting the funding. And when I was to ask him that I'm eventually now 2 years here, and that if I won't be able to do a PhD, how would I will move ahead? Because there were not no research paper, recent publication. So my VETASYS skill assessment would get rejected. So I second option to go for a skill assessment was to clear the OPRA exam only and find a job in pharmaceutical market. But that was not easy without OPRA exam because no one see your resume here because everyone wants people who are from the recent graduate or people who are from here. And I was having a graduation maybe 5 years or 6 years back. There was a lot of gap. I was having industry experience and lectureship experience. Research papers was there, but no recent publications were there. So it's getting difficult to get a job here. The right kind of a job that you want to do it. I mean to say like that more clearly. Casual roles are there in the uni, but it doesn't give you a comfortable space in your that you want to do it. They will give you a useless admin works that is doesn't have any meaning in their work. Pharmaceutical market.
Okay. So you also have a lot of study gap, right? 2007 you completed your masters in India, then you came to Australia and you are still on student visa.
No, I just came just after COVID here.
Oh, okay,
If
okay.
before that I was in India and I did in pharmaceutical industry
Hmm.
works and
Yeah,
research
yeah.
labs as well, and I was lectureship as well. I was doing it. Eventually, I was getting a PhD offer, good offer. Then I decided to move. I had given GPAT, GATE, GRE, TOEFL. Many exams I have given to widen my scope to do the international PhDs.
Yeah. So each day, how much time did you dedicate to yourself for studying?
I was given 2 hours each day.
Each day 2 hours. And in the last
Or
month
every
also?
in the last month, actually, you won't believe that ma'am was amazing. You can't. She is next level. I was not seeing his energy level because she take a class from throughout the day, man. It's I have studied like that in when I was in college time, and then I was preparing for gate exams and all those things. After that, I seen in here the energy level. Arif sir and the ma'am will won't lose your hope because you feel you if you get low in your mock exam and you will feel like that you want to study and you are having this kind of issue, and when you start coping up with your ma'am's session, you will automatically shoot up because she will tell you, okay, this is much you have given the mock exam, and now you will get an increased more score, and you will see that difference in your when you start giving it because of their experience. You will go with their pace, then you will eventually be into that stage. Within 2 months, I was feeling confident that I was increasing my score in my mock because when we are attending a session with the ma'am, what happened that she will tell that after this session, if you give mock, your score will increase. And I was giving the mock after that, and I can see the difference. I was increasing my scores in my mock, and that gives me more confidence. And I was understanding the concept as well because most of the topics were getting confidence, and slowly and gradually I was approaching it in a way that I can do it. And moreover, the Arief sir sessions are also like that. At the last moment, he compile a few important sessions, topics in a way that makes simple to you. Because it's very hard to remember CVS, CNS topics too at a time, because a lot of deep meaning things are there that in one go to revise it, it's not easy. But he has made a curriculum in such a way that at the last moment, what you want to revise, they also give you that thing as well. Because there are 50 odd topics and what to go through at the last moment as well. Arief sir is the best person to execute that because he knows which topic needs to be covered at the end so that you can remember it, kind of a thing. So I was going with both these people and I was just following their instructions. So that makes me things easier for me.
ओके तो आपने क्या स्ट्रैटेजी यूज की एग्जाम क्लियर करने के लिए?
I just blindly trust the ma'am. I just blindly trust the ma'am, and she was guiding us in every session.
Right.
I never doubted them, and whatever they're saying, because I can see in myself, whatever I'm giving the mock, I can see the difference. Initially, my scores were less. I was feeling that is it a right decision that I took that? But slowly and gradually, I can see the difference in that.
ओके एंड आपके पास कोई टिप्स है हमारे फ्यूचर एस्पिरेंट्स के लिए? डू यू हैव एनी टिप्स फॉर देम?
I feel like that you guys need to just trust the ma'am and go through the concept, whatever the RSL is telling you to do that, and don't lose hope because this is the process require a lot of patience. Because sometimes it happens that you are running out of your topics, and ma'am and sir are going so fast, but you need to build some hope and try to figure it out 2 hours at least from a day to re- listen to your recording at least in 1.5x as well. I was not listening every time in a same space, but 1.5x was my ideal pace to listen this thing. So that makes me things easier.
Okay, my last question for you. How highly do you recommend Elite Expertise?
I really feel like that if someone wants to build a career in Australia, then they should definitely approach Allied Expertise because the curriculum makes it so simple and easier for every student.
Okay, thank you so much, Bhavesh, and all the very best for your future. We hope that you clear your intern, written, and oral exam as well and become a completely registered pharmacist in Australia very soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
for
so much,
blessings.
Bhavesh. All the very best. Bye bye. Take care.